already. Crank at Pikachu in the house. Welcome. Ready to get started on a new run? I had some things I needed to do before streaming and took a little bit longer than I anticipated. Hope your weekend's going well. Yesterday, I was pretty tired. I actually fell asleep around 9 p.m. That is true, Crank. But better you do it, better it comes out. You're off on Monday? Hell yeah. Me too. Ooh, free pump from work worth $300? That's a big W. Hey, it doesn't hurt to ask, right? Worst they can say is no. Missed. And he gets the confusion instead of me. Oh, that's so tough. I missed 3 in a row. 4 in a row. This game is stupid. Why do I even play it? Throw a rock at it. Well, that's a tough start. To miss 4 75% attacks in a row is absolutely crazy. Saw the Minecraft movie for the 3rd time. Was it really that good? The minus attack nature, so sad. He has double stab too, so whatever he evolves into will have stab. Preferably Venusaur over a flying type, but the kid wants to keep going, that's funny. Gotta do what makes him happy, right? Chicken jockey. Flint and steel. Did you ever see people go crazy at the movie theaters for it? Heard that was a thing. And threw popcorn everywhere. That's that's hilarious. Yo, Christian in the house. How you doing tonight? It was the day after release for your first visit. Wasn't sure what you were gonna do today, but now that we're streaming, you to hang out. Hell yeah! Yesterday I was just quite tired, and I went to bed early, but it allowed me to get up early, get some things done. I woke up at like 1 a.m. and I was like, yeah, it's just too late to start the stream, and I slept for a few hours, but I was able to get started my day around like 4 a.m., so that was cool. Actually gave my cat a bath today. That was, I guess fun could be a word used. Had a friend's party last night. Hope that was a good time. Uh-oh. Stab, super effective? Yeah. Dang. Outdid by a Smoocher. Normalized. Ooh, bad evolution. It says Stormy like Mold Breaker, Sacred Fire, Meteor Mash, Lava Cone. Terrible. He was really just trying to get out of the tub, but I had a firm grip on him. He didn't fight as much as I expected. He's been mad at me since, but it's for his own good. I had to wait. He's almost fully dried, but I'm just waiting till he's 100% dried off to put the medication on him, as the directions recommend. Angle B, get the confusion and evasion. That'd be interesting. It is a special attacker though. It's kind of slow. And the speed could be mitigated by acupressure, but it's kind of hit or miss if you get what you need. I don't know, it's not bad, it's not perfect. Yeah, it's unlikely a winner. We'll see, we'll see. Who knows, maybe we'll get like Earth Power or Water Spout at level 6. That's a good option for a pivot. I mean, we're versing a Nidoran, so it shouldn't be too hard of a rival fight. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Or I could pivot. Well, the Jolteon didn't show me good moves. So I'm not 100% locked in on the Jolteon pivot. The bath has seemed to kind of help him. It didn't fully solve it, the problem, but I'm hoping the medication does the trick tomorrow. Little queen and king in the same area. Huh. Yeah, sadly. So I think the way he got them is the outdoor cats come up to my door when I get home or I go to leave, and I've fed them sometimes, and I think that's how he got them, is from them. Go for a different... Oh, and now he trapped me. Shoot. I was gonna say, I could go for a different nature. Yeah, right? No king and queen, but Skitty and Wailord. They're a match in heaven. Uh-oh. I died to myself. Solar Beam, Razor Wind, Grass Knot. That wasn't the pivot. Boomerang would have been cool. Jolteon Hustle. I mean, Psychic Eruption with Sniper could have been something. For those early game Jump Kick Iron Tail wasn't getting something until 22, which was at the gym. Thunder. No, we needed something better for early game. Had late, like mid to late game viability, but that's it. Ooh. So we need 4 moves. But we're good speed and really high special attack. Yeah, put some special moves on this. Give it Sludge Bomb or Shadow Ball. Air Candy, nice. Doing okay, Zuko? Doing okay? Hi. I would love to get Shadow Ball on this. That'd be dope. Neutral Nature. Accuracy cannot be dropped by ability. Not the top tier ability, of course. Would have preferred like White Smoke. Give it to me for all stats. But I mean, we have lost runners because we couldn't land our hits after 1 drop, so it's acceptable. Would be nice to get to the rival fight and win. Hi, Zuko. You're not gonna be on the desk. You can be on my lap. But if you're on the desk, you're gonna press a button, and next thing I know, the run is deleted. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come on. Yeah, lay down. Yeah, Zuko. Zuko's like, he's got a runner. How can I ruin it tonight? Dude, he senses it. He 100% senses it. Ability helps RNG, so we'll take it. Yup. Zuko. Now you just gotta stay on my lap for 6 hours so that way I have your protection and I don't lose the run. He knows before we do. Suzuko, am I getting a good move at 8? My first move, a stab special attack? Oh, that's GG. Unless he misses. He has to miss. Yeah, if he doesn't miss this one, it's GG. GG. Damn. Nothing I could do about that. Ah, I was getting a good special attack. No! I was getting one special attack. I was literally getting one special attack, not even getting Shadow Claw. Nice. Damn. Unfortunate. Route, Dark Void, Split Attacker. I was trying to get originally I was trying to get the Secret Power because it would have lowered his accuracy, but yeah, it just didn't work. I'm glad you're not mad at me anymore for giving you a bath today. There's two big reasons why Dark Void is so hyped. The first is it is 80% accurate. So the only sleep move that is more accurate than it is Spore, which is banned. So if we use any sleep move, it's going to be 75% accurate, 60% accurate, or 55% accurate, and then Dark Void is 80. Secondly, when in a double fight, it's the only sleep move that hits both Pokemon. Father, you found me. So by having an option to put both Pokemon to sleep, you get a safer play to take out the partner Pokemon. It's really the accuracy, but you get the double effect where it's not like a 50-50. Do I put the wrong Pokemon to sleep in a double fight? Relax. Mold Breaker is pretty cool. Alright, he has decent speed. Can we get a Pokeball or can we get a rare candy? Ooh, we got the Pokeball. Ooh. I think we do it. Because obviously, like, friendship evolutions are fun and all, but A, we're not guaranteed to win with a baby Pokemon, and B, we're not guaranteed to get a good evolution. Yes, we have stab special attack if we turn into a special attacker. But I think we do lax. Just as long as Cacturn doesn't kill us. Try to weaken lax. We can do that. Yeah, because we only saw one move on it. And it's not one I want to use. Or not one that I can use. Right, there she is. Extrasensory. I'd say it's average special attack. Because with our special defense being so low, I mean, it did good damage on the first one. Color change actually came in clutch for once. Split attacker, kind of slow. Minus special attack is rough. I wouldn't say it's terrible. Decent moves. Poliwhirl or Slowpoke for the King's Rock? True. I mean, hey, at least we have a little bit more speed. A little bit more offense. Going into the rival fight. Magnezone's pretty cool. And I think I said we were reversing Nidoran, so Extrasensory will be super effective. Definitely not perfect. Sadly, it's not perfect. It's not our download guy. We're not reversing Pelipper, but I do have power gem. Yeah, nice. I don't know what Yamu is, so I don't know why they're not saying it in the song. Do we run it is the question. 17 speed at 8, it is a little slow. Doesn't have a lot of defense. Split attacker. I'll leave it up to chat. Do we full send? Do we scout the Magnezone? Or scout the rest of the area? You guys think? mean, 25 special attack with the minus nature is still in pretty good stat. Who knows, maybe we'll get lucky and have a second Snorlax spawn. Try to change the nature up. Maybe minus attack plus speed. I wouldn't fully care if it was split attack, if it was fast enough to make use of it. Because in this scenario, it's not a split attacker where it's just average, it's above average in its split attack. So it'll be doing good damage with super effective moves. And having extrasensory is just an S tier move on it. 20% flinch, 80 base power, 30 PP. Yeah, no, I'm the same way, Christian. I get so particular with what we have that, you know, we've even showcased some underdog runners lately, like the Hitmontop. Hitmontop was crazy, and it could have gone further if I clicked Fire Blast and hit and landed. Fling, not a great move. It is Shedinja cover technically, but I can only fling berries and herbs, which is 10 base power. His offense, say at best average, because rolling kick was super effective. Didn't do as much damage as I expected. I think there's still one more to see as well, right? Yeah. You'd also have to worry about speed on the Magnezone. It never trapped us when we were 12 speed. So it could be like 10 or 11. It could actually be slower. I think I'm gonna pass on the Magnezone. I'll take a quick look, if possible, to look at the third option. I just think rolling kick should be doing more. under 3. Alright. Well, we get to see what Snorlax gets at level 9. Judgment would be really good. Lava Plume. We need something for steel types. Mold Breaker is really nice. We can take advantage of that with Icy Wind for Thick Fat. Thunderbolt, oh my gosh. So now we get to ignore Motor Drive and Volt Absorb. Technically, Hyper Voice would be able to be used too because of Mold Breaker. That is true. I can ignore Soundproof. Judgment is 10 base power stronger, but I think Hyper Voice has more PP. And it hits both Pokemon. PP up, alright, I'll take that. Do we have full coverage? Yeah, Icy Wind covers Steelix. We don't have coverage for Magnezone, funny enough. The only one we don't have coverage for. The full line of it. Oh, Zuko fell asleep on my arm. It's tempting to look for another Snorlax, but I don't want to get outsped in the grass. I think we run it. I mean, not often you get a moveset like this. Level 8s can still outspeed us. I was gonna check the ruins, because if we got a level 8 Snorlax, we can relearn Thunderbolt. We can't at level 9, it'll probably delete a good move. But at the same time, if it's not a Snorlax, it can outspeed us, and I don't want to risk that. Alright, let's do it. Minus special attack. Always get a hindrance, don't we? We ignore Solid Rock as well. That does a +1 defense, we don't need that. I think really what we need is like Ice Beam. And or a Fire move. Sadly, I would probably have to get rid of Extra Sensory if I got a Fire move. That's our oddball out for coverage. Actually, I could do Rock. Rock is a good answer to get rid of. Ice is, yeah, well, I guess I have options. Yeah, Yeah, we'd be big chillin'. If we can make Icy Wind into Flamethrower, Lava Plume, Ice Beam. Alright, here we go. We've had good runners die here, so we just gotta... I didn't heal. It went too fast. Not the end of the world. I have plenty of PP, I just don't have plenty of Thunderbolts specifically. I guess the PP up could go on Thunderbolt. It's not a move I would get rid of ever. Energy Root, big. Yeah, Lugia and Ho-Oh. Early game. We get one or two more. Yep, there's one. I was gonna say if we get one or two more legendaries in here, we'd probably have an easy gym ahead of us. Good one shot with a 55 base power move. That was awesome. Next move at 17. So far, so good. Doom Desire, not really needed. 85% accurate, hits in 3 turns. Alright, you got this. You got this, Snorlax. Nice. Let's go. GG. No, it took a while for us to start getting good Snorlaxes, but now it's been pretty consistent. Like the few times I was getting it earlier in the HeartGold runs, they just never were good. So we don't really need to take Flash right now, but it's something to remember because if we get a heart scale, we can get 4 items with that move. Oh boy. He lived. Heart scale for Flash. I always check it regardless, right? Because we lost seeing the level 5 move by catching a level 5. So when and if I get a heart scale, I'll go through and check them anyways, which would let me witness that we had that. All right, here we go. Oh no. Too close for my comfort, but he made it through. He really ate that hit. I think I was dying to that Magma Storm anyways. Yeah, with that special attack, I would have had to use my biggest heal. Nature held us back, yeah. Damn. Yeah, our special attack should have been higher than physical. Force Palm, Wing Attack, Sacred Fire, Light Screen. Growth. Anticipation, no speed. I was kind of expecting that. I want to see how much damage I would have taken from the Magma Storm if I healed. I'm just gonna do a 20 heal, but it's either the 20 or the 200. Yeah. I guess I could have put on the Apricot Berry. I thought about it when I was looking through them, and that would have given me the special defense boost to secure surviving that. by healing. He missed. Well, that kind of ruins my calculation, doesn't it? Well, I guess I don't need a heal, right? Yeah, oh my gosh, look how much damage that did. I absolutely needed to do a full, like, the energy root, or we weren't surviving that. Because I was at like 13 health, and that just did 60. Had we gotten through that one though, we would have won the fight. It happens. Nature strikes again. I don't think there ever would have been a scenario where I looked at that and I was like, yeah, I can use a big heal right here, or like been willing to do that. I would have just used the 20 heal. If only he missed. If he was able to miss right there, we had a chance. Tropius! No, I took off the Raikou. I really thought I was gonna find the Registeel before finding another Raikou. Well, I'm not doing Tropius versus Giratina. I'm not doing my boy like that. So let's see what the Raikou was this time. Motor Drive. No offense, no speed. Air Cutter, I Pluck, I Try Attack, Thunder Fang, Facade, Suko, you good? What are you doing there, champ? Are you halfling trying to slide off? Silly cat. Has Lava Plume. Has special attacks, just a little slow, and the ability is useless. Only way ability kind of helps in a run is if they have Bug Bite or Pluck. They don't get to eat our berry on us. Distribution is decent. I would have just wanted a little bit more speed. Good reference for why I say that, right? This is the same speed as that Snorlax. The slacking was not the ace. It was not the level 20. Yet it's still outsped. Do like the min-max on the offense though, especially with special attacks. Bill Fay, welcome. Big trope in the hissy. How you doing today, Bill? We just had a Snorlax, sadly. Nature brought him down a peg and he couldn't one-shot in the gym. Doing well, thank you for asking. Worked on some content today. Got some important tasks done. It was a good day. And speaking of which, I plan to, in fact, upload the first week of the draft league tomorrow. I want to just do a double check on everything, make sure there's nothing else I need to revise. But I have the thumbnail done, I have the edits done on the video. Contemplating if I put an end some, like, word. You know how, like, an outro to a video, you know how people do that? I'm thinking of doing that, but I have to make it. Hey, Demetrius, welcome, welcome. Yes, I was talking about a video I plan to post tomorrow. Ooh, I'm sorry, Zuko. I'm sorry. I'm trying to type in bad dreams, but I can barely reach the keyboard with you on me like this. Get that right? I was close. Put an extra T. Bad dreams. There we go. And we have some new music, correct? Good miss, good win. Its ability was the only way it could do damage to us, funny enough. I would, Demetrius, but my cat is currently sleeping on me, and I cannot quite reach the mouse. If I was sitting up, would, but I can promise you it's a really good thumbnail. Main part reason, I tried to make it, and I sent it to my friend, and he was like, yeah, I'm gonna make this better. And he made it like 1,000 times better. He made it to a level of quality that I wish I could do. That spending, I want to say I spent like 3 hours on what I ended up with, and then he did it in like 20 minutes, and I was like, bro, how are you able to do this? He was like, I wish I could do more. You like the scissor? Pretty good. It's a little slow. I'd say the only thing wrong with it truly is it's a little slow and the ability doesn't give it momentum. Well, what would be important, Demetrius, is that it has to be on theme, because he made me one that actually reminded me of you for like the aesthetic, very similar to the type of aesthetic that you would draw, but I had to tell him like the purpose of this thumbnail is each week the Pokemon on the screen will be switched. And so then he made it differently, and it's exactly what I was looking for. We have done Houndoom before. It's not often. He has the secondary typing. Gives him an immunity to Psychic, but it gives him that fighting weakness, and then neutral to bug instead of resistant. I saw the oddish, I didn't see it. Like, I didn't realize I saw it. Alright, if you give me a second, Demetrius, I'll try to send it to you. Just give me a second. It'll just take me a little longer because I'm barely able to reach what I'm trying to do. Here. Oh, you sent me the video of the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff? Cool, thank you, Crank. I'll check that out later. So, the first one, Demetrius, this reminded me of you. No. This is the first one he made, and then I had to tell him, like, hey, my idea was to have the Pokemon change each week. So by putting Tropius in the thumbnail, it doesn't allow me to do the concept I planned for it each week. So then this is the revised one, and this is the one I'm going to be using. It's not too busy. It gives the focal points to the Pokemon and to the purpose of what the video is. It's bold. It's got the contrast with the sharpness. It's got good color palette and synergy. You right, Bill, you right. And you want to see the one I made? I tried it twice. I kind of tried to adjust it. I gotta pull that one up now. Alright, this was the first rough. Don't tell me that's not that hard. I couldn't do that. This is what I ended up with. And when I kept putting more effort into it, I ended up with this. Nowhere near as clean and organized and, you know, sharp versus bold and like mine is nowhere near as good as what he made. Yeah, I'm not going to pivot. I'm going to use Scizor for the first one. We'll scout a little bit more after. We get to see what move he gets at 9. I'm okay with having Petal Dance, but I would prefer a better move. Is it Contact? It makes contact, yeah. So it's a contact move that hits 2 to 3 times without being able to like get out of the move, and then I get confused. If I was own tempo, that would be sick. That would be such a cool move. Flash Cannon would be really cool, good too. Yeah, the last two that I sent you. So the red one was the first one, and then I put another. The red one was the first one I made, and then I kept putting a little bit more effort into it, like trying to reorganize it, make it more, you know, focalized on saying draft league and whatnot. I tried to improve the draft league photo. His words of the draft and league over the Pokeball is a lot nicer than what I had. I am very tanky. That is 1+ about this Scizor. Dive, I'm not a physical attacker. I don't think that's worth it. I think Confuse Ray is better, and Petal Dance is better. I mean, if you made like an animated intro for the Banana Brigade, that would be pretty cool. Or an outro. Intro or outro, either or. Yeah, same exact spot that PP up was. It's like I buried it in the ground for my next file. But yes, first week of the draft league content. 95% sure I'm uploading it tomorrow. Unless there's like the intro or outro I want to add to it. Because right now, what's most important is just keeping it simple. If I want to upload stuff, I can't try to do 1,000 different things per video, because then I'm never going to have enough stuff to upload, and it'll never be to what I want it to be. I'm going to be setting the standard too high. So I'm trying to set the bar low. Oh, Tropius! Just trying to set the bar low, get myself to a position where, you know, I can accept what I've accomplished, post what I have, be consistent with it. You good, Zuko? You look so sleepy. You look so sleepy. He's like, dude, shut up. I'm trying to sleep here. I'm gonna look for pivots, but they have to be top of the shelf pivots. Not just gonna do a copium pivot for nothing. You hear that, Zuko? We have a proposition for you. Give us a runner. I'll put duct tape over my mouth and I'll stop talking. And we'll let you sleep. That runner has to get past Whitney, okay? No half runners. No baby runners to Bugsy and then dies to a crit. Only got one more to scout. I don't think there's a pivot. I think this is what we're gonna have to run. That's it. Yeah. Alright, let's send it. I mean, we could go for the copium at the tower, but I think we try it. We've got the min-max offense, which we don't get often. Right, we level up right here. What do we get? Another physical move. Did it again. Oh my god, how did I do it again? Just not paying attention. Got to heal for PP. My mind drifted for like half a second and then I just ran right past the Pokemon Center. I don't know Britney Spears songs like that, I'm sorry. Oops, I did it again. Played with your heart, got lost in the game. I don't know if those are the lyrics, but I assume because that's what you typed. For math. That hurt. What was the copium? It was a set dial. I do know that song. I don't know any lyrics after "Oops, I Did It Again." Come on, give me 3 turns. Give me 3 turns. Let's go. Oh, good one shot, buddy. All right. Looking for the level 5, not the level 8. Four level 8s in a row, cool. 5. Deja vu when we did it with the 9s. 6. Oh my god, go away. 7. There we go. All right, what do we get? What do we get? Like it's more of an Elite Four move than it is early game or mid game move. So we struggle against 8 dragon types. That was a level 15. That's good. I'll take the burn. I misclicked. Okay, he didn't confuse. Nice. GG. Alright, 2 files in a row, we go to the gym. I think he technically has more offense than the Snorlax. Do you remember what the special attack was at level 20? Caffeinated beef in the house. Welcome, Caffeinated. How you doing? Doing well, thank you for asking. We are giving our second try to the gym tonight. It was 35. Oh wow. Yeah. Significantly lower. I could always go back and check. I'm just too lazy. About to eat IHOP from Uber. Whoop whoop. IHOP's the shit. I'm gonna try to have a sticky hold on this runner, not lose it. That Iron Head. We're not physical. Don't drink, usually sober once in a while during session. Saw Thunderbolts last night, that's sick. Those are really cool to witness. It's been a long time since I've actually seen one in person. It's always easiest to see it over water because you have such a long distance in which it can strike. Whoops, my bad, Caffeinator. You're talking about the movie. You didn't put the asterisk at the end of the title. How was it? I heard it was pretty good. Do we think Ironhead is worth it? Our attack is very, very low. Thank you, Demetrius. I look forward to checking it out. Unfortunately, not worth. Yeah. Yes, I do know the premise of the movie. If you know the YouTube channel called New Rockstars, I actually have been watching them since they were at like 50,000 subscribers, and now they're at like 4 million. But I always watch their videos, and they gave a non-spoiler breakdown of what the movie was about. And I won't lie, I also watched some of the spoiler stuff. Just because I knew I wasn't gonna watch it in person for a little bit. And spoilers are getting leaked left and right. I mean, Disney released the definition of what the asterisk was like a week after the film was released in promotional material. Good. Oh, let's go. I don't want to get locked into. I possibly could have gotten locked into Pedal Dance, but having 4 months left, I was guaranteed to get confused. Hi, Zuko. Hi, Zuko. Yeah, Scizor. Let's go. Well done. You're snoring, Zuko? You snoring? Wing attack. Dude, I'm getting so many good physical moves. And I don't want them. What's our fears? Mirror move, copycat. When I click lava plume. There's dragon types that I don't have answers for. I mean, I have confuse right, but that's just RNG based. I recommend thinking up a name for the Scizor now that we're past the gym. Another fear we have is Pokemon that is first encounter outspeeding us and doing some shenanigans. Because we are not fast. We're not slow, but we're not fast. So a Pokemon who is fast can definitely outspeed us. And they can do something silly like I hit them 85% health and they follow it with Endeavor. They can do Super Fang, obviously the Destiny Bond. Stat drops. Alright, I get my potion back. Did I miss that message, Christian? Could you express what that's about? Oh, he was saying nickname. Iron Man. Oh, okay. Yeah. I like that. I must have missed that message, I'm sorry. Adventure begins. That'd be a pretty good move. I'll take that. Good pair up. That would be better than Thunder Shock for sure. Half the PP, but more than double the damage. Super potion. I'll take that right now. Good timing. Full heal. Bug Buzz would be pretty cool. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. Did no damage. Lick. Another physical move. I was not expecting to tank that so easily. Well, you have a great night, Demetrius, and we will chat tomorrow. Thank you. Doing pretty good on levels right now. This should get us to 26, or close. Awesome, I'll take that. The purring is putting me to sleep. That's not good. Yeah, I mean, it's tough to tell what the offense that they are using would be. I think the first fire move we got hit by was actually a very, very low stat from the Executor. Tough to tell on that one though. On the Grumpig. Obviously, I don't want to take multiple of those type of hits, but if I have to take one to get through, we can handle that. It's one of the dragon types I don't have an answer for. Uh-oh. Okay. It's just going up and up on the offense on these moves. Good burn. Nice, GG. Countered a lot of Magma Storms lately, yeah. And they've all been hitting. Or can't have the magic to them. I was fine until he hopped up, and now I'm feeling tired. We'll go for a little bit longer. It's not Zuko's fault he's putting me to sleep. Nice, got the one shot because he changed his typing. Torment, that's a bad ability. Sorry, bad move. And then we get a ×4. Uh-oh. We eat one more. Oh, he's truant. Okay, we're good. I won't lie, that was scary. They're throwing the book at me right now, taking every fire move they can find and throwing it at me. I think we already got hit by Eruption, but I moved first, and I had lowered it like 70% HP, so it wasn't as strong. Unless I'm mixing it up with the Snorlax run. We got to see an Eruption happen. where we got hit by Overheat, Magma Storm, Flamethrower. Alright, we're on to Bugsy. You have a good move for the double fight. Here we go. Big win. You good, Super? You good? Ooh, your nails. Ooh, your nails. Ooh, they hurt. Ow. Well, that woke me up. We win these. I only have the full heals, so I don't have anything I can hold. I'll take the drought. Let's just hope he doesn't have a fire move. Oh my gosh, he's a tank. RNG is on our side. Got the para. Gonna heal. GG. Oh my gosh, we ate that. Holy crap. Stab, Fire Fang, ×4 in the sun. Doesn't mean we win this though, because I can't do damage to it. Yeah. I have to get through multiple turns. I need him to get paralyzed like multiple turns. Yeah, GG. I tried. I tried to make sure I didn't throw, but Tezuka was next, which would have really helped. Yeah, nothing I could really do about that. I guess, you know what? I guess I could have gone for the Confused Ray more often. And yeah, he was big special defense. But 60 attack and we were tanking that in the sun. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, that's really impressive. He tried. He tried. Bullet Seed. Had the wing attack. Had Crunch. Had Blaze Kick. Water Absorb Houndoom. But kind of slow. GG. We tried. Blaze again. Scrappy. Special attacker. Aeroblast. Fast. If we can get Aura Sphere. I would have loved to have attack and special defense switched, but yeah, Aura Sphere would be sick on this. 17 special attacks is pretty good. I think we're reversing the Wormadam, so we have a ×4 move. It's been a while. Blaziken is our #1 most run Pokemon, but it's been forever since we've actually gotten to run one. Every time we saw it in the grass, we either didn't get to it in time, like it would be in the further patch and I would die early, or we would die to it, or die trying to get it to spawn in the grass. Yuko jumped off, so I'm no longer entranced by his burning, making me feel tired. It's on Flora, not Wormadam, but that's fine. Ah, not fine. Not fine. Grass Knot, Thundershock, Judgment. Special attacker effects for Air Slash. Adaptability. Nothing for adaptability. And Oblivious kind of is useless. Never truly worried about infatuation. Later generation Oblivious is a little better because you don't get intimidated. Ooh, Stab Chatter, really good nature, good special attack, good speed, good defenses, Shed Skin. Wow, look at this. I think we run this. Can't really build better than that. I mean, sure, HP isn't 40 HP or anything like that. It's not crazy high, but it's very balanced. Somebody add this to the scrapbook. When do we ever get a nature this good? My boy finally gonna be a runner. Is this gonna be the day we land the 1% confusion with Chatter? Stab Chatter is really cool. I wouldn't have minded like something like Technician on this, but Shed Skin definitely really good ability. It's what, 30% chance each turn to 33% chance to remove an ailment at the end of each turn. Wait till he learns Shadow Ball at 6. Everyone's trying to hit him with normal type moves. Blue X, welcome. Looks like you changed your profile picture. That's cool. Hope you're having a good weekend. Okay, this is the ×8 money water. You've got to land this. It is ×4 with an extra boost by Drizzle. Oh, I missed. Oh, I should have gone for it again. I was tempted. Because now he can crit in one shot. He didn't crit. Oh my god, he didn't crit with the +3. He was +2 with Focus Energy and +1 with Aeroblast, and he did not crit. Wow, we got so lucky. You know what I gotta name the rival now. Don't kill your favorite Mon, Christian. You definitely threw because it was Drifblim. Yup. I think that's in this generation, I think it's like 50% with a +3. It might be more. So 20 speed at level 8, that's what we look for. And it's gonna be a little bit above, like sometimes it'll get a little bit more because of the nature, right? Normally it's 14 hits 18, 14 hits 20 at level 8. This was 15 hits 20. So we must just got like a low roll on the stat boost. 23 special attack. Let's do it. I want to full send this. He couldn't hit us. Ah! And he sent in something that I clicked a super effective move on. Nice. GG. Well played. I'd say with, yeah, probably 2 moves just for coverage. 2 more moves, this could definitely be a 5-star Pokemon, potentially. Good typing, good stats, good ability, and then give it good moves with a good nature. At least we have 20 PP on our stab, so that'll help us get through the tower. JDX, welcome. Did I tell you I got a shiny Kecleon? Ooh, that's pink, right? Shiny Kecleon is pink. I know that because of the mystery dungeon games. Not in Sapphire. What color is it in Sapphire? Another rare candy. I only really used them late game, right before the Elite Four. It's a blue stripe. Instead of red. It's pretty cool. Nice, good find. Alright, Drifblim, show us what you got. Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch is physical, correct? Just trying to decide if it's better than Snatch or not. Because, like, on one hand, correctly using Snatch has value,
But the downside is you don't know when to use Snatch, unlikely to click it. Snatch is only if they use a stat boosting move for themselves or a healing move, which is interesting. It's a way to get healing for free. So like, let's say there's one of those Pokemon who wall and just slow, they take half damage and then they use recover and then they just keep going through that cycle where I can't do enough to take them out. It's a good way to counter that, because then they don't get the heal. And it's not banned. I'm like 90% sure this move is not banned. So you can get free healing technically. I don't want to say no to Sucker Punch. I mean, we get another move at 14. Yeah, let's keep what we have for now. Arceus. Good one shot. That's big XP. Oh yeah, we might even be close to, I think we'll be like 14 and a half. Possibly. Going into the tower. It's really good. Alright, I gotta make sure that when I go to the tower though, I heal. Can't be stupid. 3 files in a row. It didn't affect the other 2 files, but it made it a little inconvenient. Like, I didn't click Lava Plume in areas that I probably should have with the Scizor. Block. Bad move. Alright, we get one more in the tower. Hey, I'll take that. That's really good leveling. Yeah, if we don't get something early game, it kind of foreshadows what we're going to be getting as time goes on. We're going to get a lot of bad moves. Who knows, maybe Faulkner gives us an actual TM for once. The 1 in 100 chance that he does. Fighting would be really good. Dragon would be decent. Electric would be decent. Ghost would be decent. Ground would be good. Which one is better, ground or fighting? Fighting. I mean, just with water and flying, there's only 4 Pokemon we can't hit for neutral. Dialga, Empoleon, Lantern, and then Chinchou. It's not bad. Yeah, Drifloon was really good in competitive. Just really good typing, good bulk. Okay, here we go. Full Swipe Gaming would be proud. He couldn't touch me with the Pelipper. Chesto Berry, okay. Status healing won't be as important on a run like this, but always good to have that security. How good was Tropius Gaming actually in Nuzlocke? Yep. Okay, we don't miss. Nice. Then I have 12 for the top floor. Perfect. Neutral Muddy Water is actually stronger than neutral Chatter, but I don't want to risk the miss. Another crap move. We got both Block and Mean Look back to back, which do the exact same thing. That's tough. Our Achilles heel for this file will be no learned moves. Good crit. I mean, like, if I was running a special attack flying type, right? I normally like to get Air Slash. It's 75 base power with the flinch opportunity. But Chatter is really good because it never misses. Anything that's not 100% accurate, I miss. Often. In the worst scenarios. I didn't miss a single Muddy Water though. I'll take that. Nice, GG. 3 runners who actually make it to the gym. Pretty good night of running. Yo, Velez, welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's not like Kingdra with Dragon Pulse, right? We were able to rely on Kingdra just having one stab and a little bit of coverage around it because its stab move was 90 base power and is only resisted by one type. Happy Saturday, happy Saturday. We got ourselves quality runner right now, Velez. if it can get some moves. Give it 2 moves and I'm happy. Give it 3 and I'm even happier. Give it 1 Shadow Ball and I'll be happy. I think we get to 22 at Faulkner. Got the faith. Ooh, that's one that I can't hit well. Drop the accuracy. Uh-oh. And stab water spout, bro. Okay, he missed. I don't like healing here. But it was a safer play. Drop the accuracy again. That's fine. I don't need the ability. Okay, we got a free heal. I'll take that. My week was pretty good. I was productive. I got things done that were necessary to complete. Alright. 1 second. Let's just focus up. I don't want to throw. Alright, we hit this first one. Yes. Wow, he lived it. Okay. That's 2. Something like that. Whoa, we died to the fucking sand. What? Manaphy, holy crap. Hyper Voice next. Lovely Kiss, substitute, that's it. Explosion. I mean, Hyper Voice would have been okay. That was Manaphy, right? Oh my gosh. 213 speed, 147 special attack. Damn. I really thought we had something going there. That was his ace. I guess if I healed on that turn, he would have lowered his special attack by 2. I still would have had to heal multiple times, but his Powder Snow wouldn't be as effective. Unfortunate. That's just been our luck tonight. Having really cool Pokemon that we can't do what we want to do with. Drizzle with Lava Plume or Stall, one of the worst abilities. Yeah, I would have had to guess to heal. I did consider doing it again on Empoleon because the water spout was reduced in damage, but I was really worried about getting Shadow Forced, especially if I healed to max on a turn he Shadow Forced. My goal was to heal when in Shadow Force, but he never clicked it again. Sad. I tried. it's not even like I had low health. Like I was still at a substantial amount of health, so I did not expect strong overheat to come out right there. I'll let chat choose on this one. Scizor would have to verse 600 BST Jirachi. Or we could do Zuko. Let's Zuko. Ooh, look at that speed. Look at those moves. I don't have anything to hit him with. Now, Christian, I think it was still the right choice. I mean, a level 8 at 600 BST at level 8 probably wasn't working in our favor anyways. It was the one I was personally going to choose, but somebody in chat wanted Scizor after we tried it earlier, and it was good out of the lab last time. Is willing to do it. The car. Gonna have to hope we get some special defense drops with Psychic before we run out of Psychics. All mine and minimize. What is he, no guard? He actually doesn't have a strong move to hit us with. I missed. Nice crit. And his Calm Minds don't mean anything because it doesn't boost the Needle Arm. $20, $40, $54, and he has $30, $40. Oh my god, we both have 54 PP. I'll technically have more PP though because I'll heal. And I can force him to, as long as I don't miss my taunts, I can force him to have to waste all of his needle arms. And that's the last one. And now I think he has to struggle now, right? Yeah. Let's go. That's how you do it. Big brain play. See, Christian, I told you chose right. Oh my god, right? Needle arm being resisted by the Jirachi. There was a move he would have had. I think he gets his move at 6 or 7. So he might have had a different move for us. But I don't know what he learned at that scenario. Was it needle arm or was it like spider web? Did he have an attack and he got spider web instead? Good pivot. Do I look for number 3 or do I catch it? It's really low special defense. He's faster, but his offense isn't that good. I mean, we are tanky. I'm gonna assume number 3 is not good. It would just be a waste to go and look for it. Let's hope my prediction is right. Alright, we're faster. We're special attacker. Nature's not bad for it. I mean, it was really fast. So it's not hindered by the minus speed. And it did need more special defense. Cannot be burned. Cannot be poisoned. But absolutely, it needs some moves. A little bit easier to scout now. Fiat is number 3. 2 birds. No Pokestones. The carp! I forgot about you. I mean, that could be an option if we wanted. But I kind of think we try for the level 6 level up move and go from there. See what number 3 is. I want another shot at Blaziken, to be honest. If we find a shiny Magikarp, then we'll pivot to it. I don't have the rock, King's Rock or the Waterstone, sadly. Right? Yeah. That also would have been a cool pivot if we had the items. Let's see. Maybe I can activate me first into a special attack. Hey, I got the flinch. And a special attack. Nice. Kinesis. No. It's working. Somehow, some way, it's working. Can't believe that worked. .27 speed for scouting. That's gonna work. Citrus. I usually hate me first because it doesn't always activate. I don't know what causes it to not work. I know there it would fail because they were non-attacking moves, but I've had it fail on attacking moves. So I don't know what its issue. I don't know if it's just not priority move, and so you have to be moving first. If the target selects a damaging move this turn, the user will copy that move and use it against the target with 50% increased in power. Yeah, so I guess we just need to be faster, right? From my understanding. Because if we move second, then we won't have the me first activate. I don't know. Too bad Prankster isn't in this. Non-attacking moves getting a priority +1. It would work on that, but it would also work on things like Setup, Calm Mind, Bulk Up, and it would even work on Nature Power, which is a damaging move, but it's a non-attacking move. It's a status move, technically. Baros is pretty good. Ooh, but that moveset is not. .23 special attack, decent. Nothing to complain about. But I worry this will have the same issue as Drifblim and not learn any moves that help it. I only have the Protector for Rhydon. Another Pidgeot. Very sad that for 3 runners tonight, all 3 of them had really bad RNG. So I have a feeling we have a runner coming up soon that will actually like go the distance. Could go look at the Toxicroak again. I think that was just a one in a lifetime opportunity to have that other one though, with the stat distribution it had. Has Trace. Has Shadow Ball. I have a low special defense, so I want to say that's average special. And Trace is kind of high risk, high reward. Untail's more of a copium than it is viable. 485. Another Bronzor spawn. I I always consider finding a duplicate when I have runners, and they never exist. But the Pokemon I have no intention on running always get duplicated. 2 Bronzors, 2 Pidgeots. Alright, so here, current options, stick with the Steelix, hope for good moves. Go with the Ampharos, hope for good moves. Go with the Toxicroak, hope for good stats and good ability. Go to the Dark Cave, or go to the Tower for Copium. Multiple options. I wouldn't say there's any clear-cut option. I'm curious which one you guys want to do. Multiple options, multiple options. Do we run it? Do we go with Toxicroak? Do we Copium? I don't think Ampharos is worth it, personally. I think it would just be the same of what we have, but less likely to have stat distribution. Any thoughts? No thoughts? All right, last chance. All right, we send it. Good crit. Good level up. Explosion. Uh-oh. Well, that didn't work how I wanted it to. Shoot. I missed. Ah, it worked this time. Got him. It's so gimmicky. It's kind of funny, to be honest. Getting the 50% boost on physical moves is also nice. He crit the lava plume. But thank the ability that we cannot be burned. Because if he got the burn there, we were dead. Another one. Alright, first trainer in the tower, we should get a new move. Okay, here we go. We try and try again. What is my copium? I seriously considered it. Okay, good. Guten Tagen. Made the right choice. As I will need offense here. Getting the extra levels help us. 2-shot. Minimize. Bit gimmicky. Once again, a Pokemon that could be a runner, but chooses to not learn any moves. That should have been 150 base power reversal. We tanked that. Imagine they click explosion and I click me first and I do the explosion before them. That'd be hilarious. He has flash fire. Of course he does. High defense coming in clutch. Great. Well done. And the crit to finish it up. Oh my god, I got Howl, which raises my attack. Bruh. Tell me my RNG sucks without telling me my RNG sucks. That hurts, and that KOs. Stealth Rocks, Miracle, Agility, Pursuit, Growth, late game, Dragon Breath, which would be at Morty. Clear Body would have been really nice. Ooh, excuse me. Judgment would have been really nice. Confuse Ray could have been useful. No Air Slash. No, we would not have made it to 46. Zap Cannon, Thunder, Sand Tomb, Cute Charm, Sticky Hold, Water Pulse, Water Spout. Ooh, I don't think he would have made it to 20, but would have been a good evolution. What about him? Trace, only kind of slow. Water Absorb, Special Attacker, Sketch at 5, Air Blast, Blizzard, Tail Glow, Aurora Beam, Bubble Beam, no Air Slash again. Pidgeot really wanted me to grab him, but he didn't have another ability. And Barros, Iron Fist. He had Feint, Tackle, Extreme Speed, and his last move was either Icicle Spear, Dragon Rush, or Meat First. Thick Fat, Dark Pulse, kind of slow. I just need one moment. Need to use the bathroom real quick. Alright, let's try again. This game, man, though. You're right. This game knows just how to push my buttons. Let's get that Registeel. Let's see. Physical attacker, kind of slow, but has stab extreme speed. Okay. Alright. There could be something here. Too bad it's not Scrappy. Sticky Hold again. Bro, these Pokemon need to wash their hands. All sticky. In singles, in like the actual vanilla game, there is some value to the move, to the ability Sticky Hold. It's a little bit niche. Ooh, the Riz. Damn. There's some value to it. Like there's what is it, Applin, I want to say. Applin will hold the Eviolite, giving it a 1.5 boost to both defense and special defense. And like in the typical strategy to get past a Pokemon holding Eviolite that's just tanky. Wow. You just crit, Intimidate, Nasty Plot, and Tail Glow. Instead of Swords Dance or Bulk Up. Liquid Ooze, Reckless, low special defense, split attacker, perfectly split attacker, Stab Aeroblast. Oof. No offense, no speed. I think we would have lived that if he didn't crit. Another Intimidate. Another split attacker. But as I was in the midst of saying, is easy. One of the common ways of getting past like an Eviolite Pokemon is to knock it off. Then your damage is a lot more. You can handle the tanky Pokemon. But when you have Sticky Hold, you can't have the item removed unless they have Mold Breaker. Natural Cure, physical moves, minus special nature, no physical attack. I mean, I guess it has Meditate to help, and 20 speed. Fast enough to scout. Kingdra.
Alright, we gotta win this fight. We have super effective Ice Punch. Just have to hope they're using special attacks and not physical. If it has its own drill peck, stab neutral into our low defense, might not be a win. But we do have a lot of HP, so if we can live a hit, we'll get our full use out of our potion and Infernape as well. Alright, we got some pivots. We must win this rival fight. If I do one meditate, that brings my 9 attack to 13. I think I have to risk doing that, because I don't want to not be doing enough damage and then be forced to use all of my heals. Risk for the bisque. No! Oh my god, I lived! And he lowered his attack and his defense. Don't crit. I move first. Oh my god, I live. I live. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. I was gritting my teeth. Wow, I can't believe we won that. Especially when he hit Brian at the end, and I was like, oh man, that's gonna be double damage because I'm at half health. And then I just had to pray he wasn't Aftermath for the ability. GG. Do we go for Kingdra first, or do we go for Infernape first? Stab Roar time, cool. Not the best dragon move I would have asked for, but it is stab.
I'm so sorry, Christian. I didn't look at your message. I was a little hyper focused right there. Look at the nature. That's a beautiful nature right there. Ability is useless. Kingdra's the favorite. Yeah, that was my logic. I don't mind looking at it though. We are bulky. We're just slow. That's the one downfall of this Kingdra. If its ability gave it like speed boost, oh, that would have been so good. But it's bulky and it's strong. Has coverage. Come on, run. Run. Testing. He's testing me. Reckless boosts recoil moves by 1.2 damage. Doesn't remove the recoil damage. So it's quite useless, especially when all recoil moves are physical. Alright, there he is. We'll want the 6. He is faster. Bolt Absorb. But does he even have moves that I can use other than Doom Desire? Come on, you gotta run. You gotta run. I'll leave that one up to you, Christian. Because on one hand, other than speed, the stats are really good on this. But on the other hand, having an immunity like that, I wouldn't have been able to find out Bolt Absorb with Lucario either. I only was able to find that out because I pivoted to Kingdra. Yeah, and Fernape, we don't know if he has good offense or move selection. Like, yes, Doom Desire is usable, but it's not ideal. This Infernape doesn't want to show up. No. Oh. Damn. Oh, getting Dragon Pulse. We didn't really have an answer to Shedinja other than Magma Storm. And it only had Bolt Absorb. It was a special attacker, which I kind of figured because of the Giga Drain damage was actually slow. It was just barely faster than us. Wow, literally 8. Fire Blast, Earth Power, Smog, Flame Wheel. Attack was okay. It was a split attacker, I think, which would have held it back. RIP. See, I was thinking it would have had better speed, but it was probably just one tick faster. It was just trapping us indefinitely. I think a plus speed nature would have been better on the Kingdra than a plus special attack. Yeah, it would allow it more one-shots, but it wouldn't allow as many first turn hits. Just want a runner who can beat the radio tower. Want to actually get to the last gym and have the means to get to the Elite Four again. I mean, maybe I need to not be so critical on their stats. Like, if you remember the Gallade, he went that far because he had speed, offense, and stab. I think he had a decent ability, but I keenly remember he had very, very low defense, which is how he died to confusion near the end. I think that was also just kind of special circumstance, to be honest. Because not all low defense Pokemon can do that. He also has a Sun Current, that's funny.
Tropius. No water stone. I think Razor Claw is Sneasel. And then Razor Fang is Ligar. Perfect. We found it immediately. Alright. Not really a runner, but does have stab, water spout. Keeping amnesia for scouting gives us more bulk and makes it so I don't have to accidentally KO if I don't want to attack. Thank you, Christian. Appreciate you joining us tonight. We have a great evening. Ooh, staff playing wheel. Be safe. And we will see you in the next stream. Color change. Double stab if I can find one without color change. Once we find something, we have an instant catch. Porygon 2 evolution. Okay. Porygon Z. If it has an option without snow warning, I'm catching it.
Yeah. And it'll be faster for scouting the level 9s. Gluttony, special attacker, kind of low defense, has earth power. But if the first trainer has a flying type, then it's instant GG. So I think I still need a scout. Tempting. Only the attack and defense were switched. Gluttony is unique. Let's just eat our berries early. Like the Leche berry for attack, the Ganlin berry for defense, Starf berry for +2 random. It's not bad. Whoa. Low HP, low defense, yeah, that makes sense. Did the Houndoom have another ability? It did not. Compound Eyes. Very slow. Bulk up. Sketch. Yeah, one more? Let's do one more. Poison Heal is really good. I haven't created as many opportunities with it as I've seen others do. I've seen it discussed in the forums where they'll be like, you can run a low BST Pokemon and it'll get carried by Poison Heal, specifically in dungeons. Now, this one, it doesn't learn any moves. It does have stab. But it doesn't have attack, so I would need a setup. You can look at Togekiss. Not often it's great, but if it has the moveset, the BST can definitely work in its favor. Might be slow. Or it's 14 at 5. Hey, I got poisoned. Let's go. I meant to click meditate. Good throw. Good throw. I almost threw, but he threw harder. The only viable pivot I've seen so far is Kogakiss, and it's not the most viable either. Be one in each patch that I haven't seen. So 3 options still before we move forward. here. Want to go and check out that Togekiss. I don't think that's a runner. Has less than 3 moves. Has stab, air slash, okay. Average special attack. It's 6 damage per. Probably below average, right? I should have done like 8 or more. That Togekiss would need like another really good move on it for me to consider it able to get past the tower. It did 12. I must have done my math wrong. Didn't do 6, it did 12. Oops. It's color change and ring out stab. Has a non-color change option. I could see that working. But at the same time, we do have good speed on this. So if I brought this to the first trainer, Let's hope we find this number 3 soon. I'd like to get going. See what else is out there. Be worth it. It's taking a while. I haven't had a stall like this in a little bit. Truthfully, we've been finding them pretty quickly. Oh, it was worth it. No! Oh my god, he just lowered my health enough to get the KO. I don't know if the stats would have been good enough. It would have gotten him through the beginning of the game. I was just trying to make it more likely to catch. That's dumb. Had Cloud9 as the other ability. Was a special attacker. Got Shadow Ball, 5th Gym, which is Chuck. Yeah, I don't think it would have survived on 15 PP. That's annoying. All that just to die to a Dragon Rage. Well, it was a good stream. We're almost at 4 hours. We had some really cool runners, but bad RNG tonight. And for the most part, I didn't even like have variables where I could have won. Sad. But thank you everyone for hanging out. I gotta get some sleep. We're gonna try to stream a longer stream tomorrow with an earlier start time. Fingers crossed. Can't guarantee it. I'm gonna try to get some tasks done, upload the content, be ready for the content to come out tomorrow. That'll be really good. Week 1 of Draft League. So I hope you guys all have a great evening. Take care. Peace.